Hey there, it's Maya. Ever since I started sharing videos about switch words and switch phrases, one question has come up again and again. How exactly do switch words work in practice? How many times should they be repeated? Is it better to say them out loud or silently? Is there a best time to practice? If those are some of the questions you've been asking, you're in exactly the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple technique you can start using today. Before we go any further, I'd like to mention something that's important to me. I'm not an expert in any of this. What I'm sharing is simply my own perspective, shaped by the teachers I've learned from, the research I've done, and my experience walking this path. The intention is simply to share what I've learned and what's been helpful along the way. If something resonates with you, I'm grateful, and if it doesn't, that's perfectly okay too. If you're already familiar with switch words, then you're all set. But if this is your first introduction to switch words, don't worry. I've linked an introductory video in the description below, so you can always come back to it after you've finished watching this one. Today's video is really about the how. A simple, practical way to use switch words and switch phrases that you can begin using right away. One part of the practice that's often overlooked is what happens before we even begin repeating the words. It's very easy to jump straight in, but taking just a minute to slow down first can make a real difference. A gentle place to begin is with the breath. The first step is simply to pause and take a few slow breaths. Let's begin. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath gently for a count of 4. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat that 3 times. That's it, nothing complicated. There's no need to meditate for a long time beforehand. Those few slow breaths simply help settle the mind and create a quiet space before you begin. Once you feel a little more present, choose one switch word or one switch phrase for that session. One intention, one focus. Whether you're using a single switch word like count or together, or a switch phrase like together divine, the technique is exactly the same. A common approach is to repeat your switch word or switch phrase in rounds of 10. Begin by saying your switch word or switch phrase 10 times at a slow, comfortable pace. Pause for 2 slow breaths. When you're ready, begin the next round. Many people choose to practice 3 to 5 rounds, giving a total of 30 to 50 repetitions in a session. There's no need to rush. One of the easiest mistakes to make is repeating the words so quickly that they barely have a chance to settle. Instead, let each repetition have its own gentle rhythm. If you're using a switch phrase, think of the entire phrase as one repetition. For example, together divine. That's one complete repetition. When you're ready, begin again. Together divine. Allow each word to settle before moving to the next. If your mind wanders, and that's completely natural, that's okay. There's no need to start over. Simply notice it and continue with the next repetition. A question that comes up quite often is, when should I use switch words? There isn't one perfect answer. For some, the morning feels like the perfect time to practice before the day begins. Others prefer the evening, when everything naturally starts becoming a little quieter. Another lovely time is just before something connected to your intention, perhaps before an important conversation. Before sitting down to look at your finances, ahead of an interview, or before walking into a situation that feels stressful. Over time, you'll probably discover what feels most natural for you. What does seem to make a difference is consistency. A few calm, focused minutes each day are generally much more helpful than doing one very long session every now and then. Before we close, I'd like to share a few final thoughts. Perfection isn't the goal. Nothing needs to be forced. And while you're practicing, let the words unfold in their own time. Simply be present with the words. Sometimes the value of a practice isn't found in dramatic moments. Rather, it's found in creating a few quiet minutes each day to slow down, focus the mind, and reconnect with your intention. If you're just getting started, choose one switch word or one switch phrase that feels meaningful. Stay with it for a couple of weeks before deciding whether it's the right fit. Give yourself the opportunity to experience the practice with an open mind, without rushing to judge the results. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear where you are in your own process. If you'd like to keep exploring spirituality, energy, healing, and personal growth with me, I'd love for you to subscribe. Every week, we explore another topic that invites us to slow down, look a little deeper, and reconnect with ourselves. Until then, be gentle with yourself and remember, every day is another chance to begin again. I'll see you soon.